Hey everyone, welcome to another $1,000 strap search. I've got my $1,000 in singles here and I'm about to show you what I found. But before I do, let's talk about this week's tip. Now, I still do some shopping on eBay. eBay is a very daunting project, okay? There are so many items on eBay. I always love using the description on eBay regarding Morgan silver dollars. When I tell you guys how rare currency is in compared to coins, if you were to look up Morgan silver dollars on eBay, you're going to find nearly 100,000 entries for Morgan silver dollars. So that's not rare. But the fact that there's 100,000 entries for that particular item lets you know how daunting of a task it can be to sift through all the garbage on eBay. But if you do, sometimes you get rewarded. And this week was one of those weeks. I spotted an item. I looked at the picture. I read the description. The description in the picture did not match. The description was accurate. The picture was wrong. So I looked a little deeper into that particular thing. And I read the full description. And that made sense. I contacted the seller to verify if what I saw was true. And of course, I didn't make mention of any prices or anything. And the seller said, sure enough, yes, that is what it is. And so I shot a lowball offer. My whole point was this item was priced at about 50% less than what it was worth. And I still shot them a lowball offer and they accepted, which really made me nervous. But the seller had decent feedback, so I wasn't too worried. And, well, you're going to see what that is in a little bit, because that is a pretty amazing find. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to sift through, but once you sift through that stuff on eBay, you'd be amazed at some of the hidden gems that are out there. Anyway, I got my 1,000 in singles here. Let's slide those out of the way and take a look at what I found this week. Got a chunk, got a bunch. First note, one of the art notes that I like pulling out, this one is George Washington with a black eye, and somebody wrote punk on his forehead, so that's kind of funny. I found an alternator, 71015151, so 1 is alternating every other digit. When I was looking through this one, I'm like, oh, another alternator, 202026. Oh, wait, no, not an alternator. Is the 0 the alternator? Nope. But what this actually is a birthday note. It's from 2020, and that would be the 26th of August. Found another birthday note. This one would be 1971, June 19th. And then I've got the 15th of September, 1990. And this one's in really, really nice shape. Another one, 1941, the 15th of January. And then we get to our trinaries, 1s, 4s, and 5s on this particular note. Rough shape, taped together, probably going away. 6s, 7s, and 9s on this one. This is 3s, 6s, and 8s, and if it wasn't for that 6, it would be a binary, but oh well, I'll still take it as a trinary. 0s, 8s, and 9s on this one. Almost a rotator, but we can't count 8s. Because if you hold it upside down, you can see that the 8 is upside down. The 0s and the 9s, yeah, those are correct, but not the 8s. So we don't take that one. Just a trinary. 1s, 6s, and 7s. This is 0s, 1s, and 7s. And here we've got quads. Quad 2s, starting off the note. Quad 3s with 2 other 3s. So this actually has 6 3s on it, and a 0 and a 6. So it's a trinary. It's quads, it's 6 of a kind, lots of reasons to like this note, and it's in decent shape. Quad 4s on this one. Quad 4s as well with a 5th, and this is 3s, 4s, and 6s, trinary as well. Quad 7s. Quad 9s. And then some stars. 2017 star note, always checking to make sure that those stars are not filled. 2017 as well, starting with a couple zeros, maybe good stuff there. 2017, another 2017. 2017 is the most likely year you're going to find those filled stars. I checked them all, but the only one I ever found was 2017. There's 2013, starting with a couple zeros. Too bad it's in horrible shape. 2013 B from New York. I think that's just a touch too high for one of the duplicate notes, but I'm saving it anyway. Another 2013. Another 2013, decent paper color on this one. This one's really nice too. That's why I saved this one. Normally I don't save notes that are, I save notes that are 20 years or older, so that would put us at 2001. This is a 2003A, but it is really crisp. And this particular one is from Philadelphia. I don't see a lot of those. I see a lot of G's from Chicago. I see a lot of New York. I see a lot of L from San Francisco. So to see something other than those in good shape, I saved it. 2001, another 2001, better shape on this one. Another 2001, 1999, pretty rough shape there. 1995, our first shot at a web note, but nope, not a web note. Easy way is just to look right here. If there's anything written right here, see this B1? Web notes, this is the location of the bill on the sheet. And web notes were done on a continuous roll of paper, so they did not have a location on the sheet. So yeah, if there's a location printed right here, then it's not a web note. Web notes were the experimental notes, and they're pretty tough to find in circulation, but I found a couple. 1988A. As far as web notes go, once again, you're looking for 88A, 1993, and 1995. And I've been struggling just to find 1993s in circulation. Forget web notes. Just a 1993 in general has been tough for me. But yeah, easy way, look right there. And if there's anything there, then it's not a web note. 1981, rough shape, but considering how old it is, it's over 40 years old. And the oldest note I found, this one is a 1969D, and this one is from Philadelphia, so I have high hopes that this is going to fill a hole in my collection. It's also in decent shape considering it's older than me, so that's always fun to see. All right, so what did I pull out this week? Let me make sure those are out of the way. This is my incredible eBay purchase. All right, what do I have? Let's see if I can do this without... I bought this neat little box, and this box says the last large size $1 silver certificate, and it still has the plastic over the plate, okay? So that's what this was, okay? This is a wooden box. That's a real wood. It has a glass top, and I believe that's real glass. And inside here, if I take out all the paper... and if I take out the foam, you will see our $1 silver certificate. Or you won't. $1, once again, silver certificate. Last large size $1 silver certificate. See your silver certificate? How many of you spot the problem? That's not a silver certificate. This is a legal tender. Okay, it is a large size. I mean, it's clearly the large size note, okay? But this is a legal tender. Look on the top, United States notes. You read here, this note is a legal tender at its face value for all debts, public and private, except duties on imports and interest on the public debt. This is a red seal legal tender from 1923. Now, like I said, this particular item on eBay was advertised as, like it said, the last large size $1 silver certificate. That's how it was advertised. But it has this. Now let's look at the back here. I just want to show you that this is a real note. Is it mint? No, it's not mint. Probably a 15 or 20. Most likely a 15, maybe a 20 on a good day. The color is decent on it, but it does have numerous folds. It, to me, is kind of reminiscent of my $5 educational note as far as condition goes. So I'm going to put it at 15, possibly a 20, possibly a 20. But anyway, that's irrelevant. The relevant part is the fact that this is for a large size $1 silver certificate. Okay, and it even comes with this neat little plate here, this little card, the last legal one, and it tells you all about it, all the information that is out there about the 1923 silver certificate. But it's got a legal tender in it. Why is that a big deal? Okay, it's a big deal because a $1 silver certificate starts off at about 20 bucks, and even in good condition, they can get up to, you know, 100 bucks or so. I'll look it up in the book here for you guys. We'll take a quick peek. The silver certificate, let me find that in here because I didn't set up for it, but if I'm going to talk about it, might as well show. Here we go. That is the silver certificate, and look at the VG price. For the non-star, starts at $40, and 20 it's 60, and 40 it's 80. You know, choice and circular is 115. Even, you know, choice 63 is 150. Gem is 300. The note that they gave is going to be in that 15 to 20 range. So if we look, you know, you're talking $45 to $60 is what they expected to send in here. But they did not send the silver certificate. They sent the legal tender. And I thought this was a mistake by the seller. Okay, I thought the seller put the wrong note in here when they did it. But once I got this, then I realized it wasn't the seller, it was the company. Okay, because the case that this is in fits perfectly into the foam. Okay, there's foam in here, and this locks perfectly in place. So this is the proper case. I don't know how to open this case. I'm not going to attempt to open this case. So the company that put this whole thing together put this note in here. Now, it came with some other paperwork. Let me show you some of the other paperwork. They put in this. Now, at a glance, I thought, wow, they really screwed up. But this says, presenting the perfect complement to the last large size silver dollar certificate, which would be the last large size $1 US note. And that is what is in here. And if you look real close at the picture, it even says the last large size $1 note on the plate. Okay. And like I said, obviously, that's a legal tender. That is the last large size $1 note. So here they are advertising for this note, but they didn't put in the silver certificate. In fact, I don't know how this card came to be. Maybe, you know, maybe they sent the card after the fact, this little postcard. But this says, from PCS Stamps and Coins in Connecticut, we goofed. In error, we may have shipped you a 1923 US $1 note instead of a 1923 $1 silver certificate. If you have received the incorrect item, please contact us at our number listed below so we can rectify your order. We sincerely apologize for our error and any inconvenience it may have caused. And that's from customer service. So once again, I don't understand how this card came to be, because if they were able to put this card in here, they would have certainly been able to swap out the dollars. So I assume that this was a postcard sent after the fact. Now, the other little interesting tidbit here is this, which is an exclusive offer for owners of the last large size $1 silver certificate. So now it tells you all about this, but then they tell you that you can buy this, the legal tender, the $1 last US large size note, not the silver certificate. And when you run down here, you know, it gives you all the selling points and everything, but who cares? We're looking at the bottom here. The last large size $1 US note, which is even harder to find than your last large size silver certificate, which that's not a lie, can be yours for $329 plus $7 shipping and service, payable in 3 monthly installments of $112 each. Okay, so they're telling you that right here in the writing that yes, they do sell these, and I don't know what the silver certificate sold for, but they're asking $329 for this set. Okay, and I don't know when this was. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a quick peek at what that legal tender is going to sell for as is. Here we go. There is the $1 legal tender. That's the note we're talking about, and of course all the prices are on the next page, so we will flip this over. And when we look at the prices, we're talking 40 because it's not a star, okay? And VG8 is 150. In 12, it's 200. At 20, it's 275. So you're talking between 200 and 275 for the value of this particular note. And if they wanted 50 bucks for their neat little case, that puts you to 325. But the fact that this is an error, the fact that not only does it say silver here, and they give you this, yes, anybody could have switched out the notes, but the fact that it comes with the error oops card and the letter offering the sale and the sheet talking about how you can buy what they accidentally sold, that is what makes this so ridiculously cool to me. So I got all of this stuff, and I offered the guy, I feel bad, but I offered the guy 110 bucks, and he took it. Like I said, the note, minus all the other stuff, is between $200 and $275. We'll call it $250 just to make it easy. So the note is $250. I paid $100. I think I paid $120 with shipping and everything included. But yeah, the fact that I have the note, I have the oops card, I have the letter, and I have the ad, and I have the case, the glass case that it comes with. I got this for a steal. There's no other way to put it. That was just one incredible deal. And once again, if I take out all the garbage on top, beautiful case, beautiful display, really neat thing. Anyway, that's what I got this week on eBay. If you learned anything new this week, go ahead and hit that like button. If you like what you see and you want to see more, please subscribe. Love reading all your comments. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this yet. I may end up selling it. If I sell it, I'll probably sell it for that, around $300 or so, just because the note itself is worth that. And when you consider all the oddball stuff it's with, that's pretty cool. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next week.